In the electrifying landscape of American Idol 2025, where raw talent meets unbridled ambition, one performance has emerged as a defining moment of the season. Slater Nalley, a 24-year-old vocal powerhouse from Asheville, North Carolina, delivered a rendition of Judy Garland's timeless classic, Over the Rainbow, that left audiences, judges, and even the most stoic crew members in awe. This wasn't just a performance. It was a transformative experience that redefined what it means to connect with a song and an audience. As the lights dimmed and Nalley took the stage, the anticipation was palpable, and what followed was a masterclass in vocal artistry, emotional depth, and creative reinvention. The rise of Slater Nalley. Slater Nalley's journey to the American Idol stage is one of grit and serendipity. Growing up in the Blue Ridge Mountains, Nalley was surrounded by the soulful sounds of folk, bluegrass, and gospel. His mother, a choir director, introduced him to music at a young age, and by the time he was 6, he was harmonizing with her in church. But it wasn't until his teenage years, when he discovered the works of vocal legends like Eva Cassidy and Sam Cooke, that Nalley began to carve out his own artistic identity. "I wanted to sing in a way that made people feel something real," Nalley said in a pre-performance interview. "Music isn't just notes. It's a story, a heartbeat." Nalley's path to Idol wasn't without obstacles. After a stint busking on the streets of Asheville and performing at local open mic nights, he faced rejection from several talent competitions. But his persistence paid off when a viral video of him singing Ain't No Sunshine at a local cafe caught the attention of an Idol scout. By the time he auditioned for the 2025 season, Nalley was ready to show the world what he was capable of. Setting the stage, the Hollywood Week round of American Idol 2025 was a pressure cooker of talent, with contestants vying to stand out among a sea of gifted singers. Nalley, however, had already begun to turn heads with his soulful audition and a duet performance that showcased his ability to blend genres seamlessly. For his solo performance, he chose Over the Rainbow, a song so iconic that it carries the weight of expectation. Many contestants might shy away from such a bold choice, fearing comparisons to legends like Garland or Cassidy. But Nalley saw it as an opportunity to pay homage, while making the song unmistakably his own. As he stepped onto the stage, the atmosphere was electric. The minimalist set, soft blue lighting, and a single spotlight allowed Nalley's presence to take center stage. Clad in a simple white shirt and jeans, he exuded a quiet confidence that belied the magnitude of the moment. The judges, including pop icon Zendaya, country star Luke Combs, and vocal coach Kristin Chenoweth, leaned forward in their seats, sensing something extraordinary was about to unfold. A performance for the ages. From the first note, Nalley's performance was nothing short of spellbinding. He began as softly, almost whispering the opening lines, "Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high," with a delicate vibrato that seemed to float above the hushed audience. His voice, rich and warm, carried a raw vulnerability that drew listeners in, as if he were sharing a deeply personal secret. The arrangement, stripped down to just a piano and soul strings, allowed Nalley's vocals to shine without distraction. What set Nalley's rendition apart was his ability to balance restraint with explosive moments of power. As he reached the song's emotional peak, "If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?" his voice soared, filling the auditorium with a crescendo that felt both cathartic and transcendent. Yet he never lost control, pulling back just when it seemed he might overwhelm the delicate melody. It was a tightrope walk of emotion and technique, executed with the precision of a seasoned artist. Nalley's physicality added another layer to the performance. His expressive hand gestures and subtle swaying conveyed a sense of yearning, as if he were reaching for the very rainbow he sang about. His eyes, often closed in moments of intensity, opened to lock with the audience, creating an intimate connection that made the massive theater feel like a small, sacred space. The judges' reaction. When the final note faded, the silence in the room was deafening, followed by a thunderous standing ovation. The judges, visibly moved, struggled to articulate the magnitude of what they'd just witnessed. Zendaya, wiping away a tear, called it a moment I'll never forget, praising Nalley's ability to make an old song feel brand new. Luke Combs, typically reserved, admitted, "I got chills, man. You took us somewhere else." Kristin Chenoweth, known for her technical critiques, lauded Nalley's impeccable phrasing and dynamic control, declaring him a once-in-a-generation. Social media exploded with clips of the performance, racking up millions of views within hours. Fans and critics alike hailed Nalley as the frontrunner of the season, with many calling his Over the Rainbow one of the greatest performances in Idol history. The hashtag Slater Nalley trended worldwide, and even seasoned artists like Alicia Keys and John Legend took to X to praise his artistry. The creative reinvention. What made Nalley's performance so remarkable was his creative reinvention of a song that could easily have felt dated or predictable. He drew inspiration from Eva Cassidy's haunting acoustic version, but infused it with his own blend of soul and gospel influences. Subtle improvisations, like a slight melismatic run on Dreams That You Dare to Dream, added a modern flair without overshadowing the song's timeless melody. His choice to keep the arrangement sparse was a bold risk, but it paid off by allowing his voice to carry the emotional weight of the lyrics. Nalley's performance also showcased his storytelling ability. He later revealed that he dedicated the song to his late grandmother, who used to sing Over the Rainbow to him as a child. She always told me to chase my dreams, no matter how impossible they seemed, he shared in a tearful post-performance interview. This personal connection resonated with viewers, many of whom flooded X with stories of their own dreams and struggles, inspired by Nalley's courage and authenticity. The impact and legacy. Slater Nalley's Over the Rainbow performance has already cemented its place in American Idol lore, joining the ranks of iconic moments like Kelly Clarkson's Stuff, like that there in Adam Lambert's Mad World. Industry insiders predict that Nalley's star is only beginning to rise, with record labels reportedly vying to sign him. Yet, true to his roots, Nalley remains grounded, expressing gratitude for the platform and a desire to keep making music that matters. As American Idol 2025 progresses, all eyes are on Nalley to see how he'll follow up this career-defining moment. But for now, his Over the Rainbow stands as a testament to the power of creativity, vulnerability, and the enduring magic of a song that continues to inspire. In a world often cynical about talent shows, Slater Nalley reminded us why we keep watching. For those rare, transcendent moments when a voice becomes a beacon of hope, soaring somewhere over the rainbow.